Welcome to Life Moves. I'm Syed Mahmood. I have here 15 liters of ZamZam water. In this video, I'm going to tell you how you can guarantee bringing back ZamZam water after your Umrah trip when you go on tourist visa. And if you're going on Umrah visa, then you shouldn't have too much trouble bringing back some ZamZam water. But in that case, I'll tell you how to bring more than 5 liters of ZamZam water per person. So for that, please check out the next episode. This is episode number 30 of the Umrah series that I'm doing. I hope you have benefited from the previous videos. If you have not seen them, please go check them out. We have talked about many important practical tips from Umrah and Hajj. I think you will benefit from them immensely, inshallah. Also, I'm going to talk a little bit about the difference between tourist visa, the advantages and disadvantages of tourist visa in comparison with Umrah visa from the West. So stick around for that at the end. Now, if you are going to Umrah on tourist visa from the West, the e-visa that you get, you may have heard that people are facing some difficulty bringing back ZamZam water on tourist visa. In some cases, people are being told that they need to be on Umrah visa to have this 5-liter ZamZam bottle to go with them. If you have not heard of this, or if you're not fully aware of the policy, I have discussed this in episode number 24. I'm not going to redirect you back there. I'm just going to play a short clip from that video so you know what I'm talking about, and then I'm going to get back to this video. The new policy from this year is supposed to be that you only take ZamZam on Umrah and Hajj visas, not on tourist visa, business visa or family visas. However, this policy is not applied the same way all the time. I have spoken with many people. I have also asked my friends who are Hajj and Umrah agents. Taking ZamZam also depends on the person who is checking you in. So you can never be fully sure beforehand if you will be allowed or not. That's why different people have had different experiences, and we have received conflicting reports regarding the new ZamZam policy. Some people have been allowed to take ZamZam very easily, while others have been denied. They had to give away the ZamZam they had bought to the cleaners or other employees of the airport before flying. There have been others who were allowed only one container for the whole family. So yeah, there have been inconsistencies in this regard. So now you know the policy regarding ZamZam on tourist visa, and you know the inconsistency that some people have faced. So how do you guarantee that you bring some ZamZam water back with you after going for Umrah on tourist visa? Now, you will not find out if you will be allowed these bottles, the 5-liter bottles from the airport, as I have explained in that clip. So what you have to do is you have to prepare beforehand so that you can get at least some water with you. The way you do it is like this. If you're used to air travel, then you already know what this is. This bag is used to carry your under 100 ml bottles with you on the plane in your carry-on. Not in the checked baggage, but in your carry-on. So you get these bags in the airport, and if you're familiar with it, you already know what this is, but just in case somebody doesn't travel that frequently, I'm just going to explain it very briefly. These bags, you put in this, for example, this container is 50 ml. There might be one that's 100, the one with 75, and so on. And one person all around the world, it's not just Umrah or Hajj, all around the world for air travel internationally, you get this size of bag, and you can fit about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 containers of this size, which are about between up to 100 milliliters each. So you can carry these. So what you do in order to bring ZamZam is that before you go for Umrah, gather some small bottles which are under 100 milliliters. What I've done is I have used these bottles. These are some ginger drink that I purchased and emptied them to use this. These are, each one is 60 milliliters. You can go a little bit bigger, maybe go 100. The good thing about this is that these are considered allowable liquids to go with you on the plane. So it's not anything related to the ZamZam big bottles. So you have to fill these in at the masjids in Makkah, or you can get water in Madinah as well. But before going to the airport, you fill this in. So what you do is you fill bottles of different sizes and shapes. If you were to fill this with, I don't know, 10 of these same bottles, it might look a bit weird at the airport, and they might ask you what this is. So what I would suggest, you get different sized bottles. Make sure they all say 80, 90 or 60 anything up to 100 milliliters, different size and shapes bottles, fill all of them up. If you get 5 bottles of 100 milliliters, that amounts to actually one of these bottles. You cannot take that, but you can have 5 smaller bottles of 100 milliliter, and this is half a liter of ZamZam water. And this is guaranteed because this goes into this plastic bag, and you put it in your backpack or your carry-on trolley, and that's brilliant. So because even if you're not allowed to take the big one, which you are going to find out at the airport whether the guy that you speak to allows you or not. So once you get there, if you're not allowed, at least you have almost half a liter of ZamZam water with you, guaranteed to take it back, even if you're on tourist visa. When you get to the airport and you buy one of these 5-liter bottles, and you are allowed, let's say, 1 5-liter bottle each, then brilliant, alhamdulillah, you got 5 liters and you have an extra half liter with you in the 5 or 6 small containers each. So that's even better. But at least this much would be guaranteed. Even if you're not allowed that, you'll at least have that, the smaller portion to go with you. And when you have no ZamZam water with you, at least half a liter is more valuable than gold. So yeah. If you or someone you know have come for Hajj or Umrah recently, let us know. What is the latest update regarding ZamZam? By the way, another point is the reason this bottle, this bottle says not suitable for air shipping is because once you take it out of the box, you cannot travel with this only. So inside this box, the sort of like cardboard paper box, you get a plastic wrapper. Inside that you have this plastic bottle 5-liter container. So you cannot take it out and carry it with you. You have to have it within the box as it was given to you. Now, as I had mentioned, the comparison between tourist visa and Umrah visa. Now, from the West, you can get a tourist visa. It's very easy, but you can also get an Umrah visa if you want. Now, what happens is that on Umrah visa, you are guaranteed the 5-liter bottle. So I know some people who go on Umrah visa, even if it is just one entry visa, single entry visa, just for the sake of ZamZam. Now, what are the pros and cons? Okay, so on tourist visa, you get 1 year's multiple entry visa. You can go, every 3 months or so for 1 year, or even more frequently if you are willing to do that. Up to, I believe, a total of 3 to 6 months or something, but most people would go for maybe 1 or 2 weeks anyway. So you can easily go 3-4 times. I have been to Umrah up to 4 times, especially if you're traveling, let's say, from UK to East Asia, Southeast Asia or somewhere, and on the way on Saudi Airlines, you can stop in Jeddah and quickly do Umrah for a day or 2 and then go. So to have the tourist visa is really useful, and it's really easy to get because it takes literally 5 minutes online to get it. But the downside with regard to ZamZam water is that the water is not guaranteed. I have explained all that in episode number 24, and I have played a short clip of that. If you want, you can go and check out the full video, the problem with the policy and the inconsistency of it. However, if you go on an Umrah visa, which some people choose to do for the sake of ZamZam, is you pay a little bit more, and also you get a single entry visa, which means you go there once and the next time you want to go, you need a visa again. Now, that works for people who know that they're going to go not more than once a year. They're just going to go once, and there is very little chance that they're planning to go again. So for them, it makes sense to get an Umrah visa and make sure that they get 5 liters of ZamZam water each, no questions asked, because they are on Umrah visa, so the water goes with that. So these are the pros and cons of tourist visa versus Umrah visa from the West. So depending on your circumstance and what you're willing to and intending to do, you have to decide which one you want. I personally prefer a tourist visa because I travel frequently, go to Makkah, alhamdulillah, multiple times a year, so it really works well for me. But unfortunately, the water is not guaranteed. So far, I have not had problems with bringing the water. I have been able to, that's why I've got so many containers of water, alhamdulillah. I have been able to do that, but I know people who have struggled and been told that you cannot, and hence this solution comes in handy. And what I do is I always take this with me, so that if I'm denied, I at least have this. I hope you found that video useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you have any questions, I'd love to hear from you. Your comments help me as well, because they boost the video up on YouTube, so that would be great. And if you have not already subscribed, please subscribe for more videos from around the world. Particularly, I'm focusing on the Islamic world, traveling many Muslim countries. So stay tuned for much more coming from all around the world. I'll see you in the next video. Happy traveling.